Hello and welcome back to Sack to the Future. This is week number 14 and two of my teams are playing each other. As you can see there by the Madden ratings, the Patriots should have a relatively easy game here as they are an 18-point favorite. We can give 3 points to the Broncos for being at home. That would put them at a 15-point favorite still, which should be easy, but these Broncos have never lost a simulated game. They beat the Bears, and the only one that they were in when they were a heavy underdog in that one. So they are used to things being counted against them. They've also won a couple in a row against very good playoff-bound teams in the Chargers and Chiefs. The Chargers were undefeated at the time they beat them, so don't tell the Broncos that they can't win a game. Meanwhile, the Patriots have slid back into a tie with the Bills for first place. And basically, long story short, they both need this game, and I can't control either one of the teams. There you see the playoff picture. The Patriots right now are the 4 seed, but they're tied with the Bills. The Broncos are the top team that's in the hunt, the first team out, if you will. So they both need a win. If the Patriots lose, then both these teams are actually out of the playoffs. But if the Broncos lose, then I think their season's over. Now, one of the teams has to wear home uniforms, or a modern uniform, so that's going to be the Broncos. You see there with the modern helmet and everything. I mean, they still have the face mask and everything of the old helmet style, but the new logo and everything.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Just getting started here.
Who are the Broncos playing?
Patriots.
Oof.
Yep.
I think I want the Patriots to win.
Want the Patriots to win, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well.
Protection against the Raiders.
Since I see. I see. Yeah.
My win against the Colts made it to where the worst thing I can do is make a second round.
Okay.
I mean, I got a first round bye.
Right, with the Browns, yeah.
Right, with the Browns.
Yeah, Vinny wants the Broncos to win, obviously. He just said go Broncos. Yeah. I don't know who I want to win. I mean, I like the Broncos more than the Patriots, franchise-wise. But I think the Patriots are the better team, so I don't know. But then on the other hand, I like the Broncos story. Like, I thought they were dead in the water, and then they came back, beat the Chargers and Chiefs. And so, I don't know. It sucks that I can't control either team, though. There's Billy Joe up the middle for a couple of yards. Although there should be less interceptions without me controlling them. So Dane Howard, McCullough, Sturm, Barnes, and Perkins. The offensive line for Mickey Slaughter. Billy Joe and Dundee Stone, the running backs. Lionel Taylor and Bob Scarpetto are a good group of receivers. And the tight end is Probola. Mickey Slaughter from the shotgun. He's going to do a screen pass. Oh, but the Patriots are all over it. 2-yard loss. Okay, well, 3 and out. No yardage gained in total. Earlier today, this morning, the Bears struggled mightily against the semi-pro Texans team. They seem to be going in the wrong direction. The Browns and Bears are both 12-1, but they seem to be playing in different. The Browns seem to be playing their best ball, and the Bears are playing their worst ball of the season.
I saw that.
Vinny's still thinking that other people watch this Sack of the Future stuff. Here comes Babe Pirelli, 64.7%. He's top 5 in passing yardage, but as you saw there, he has almost 20 interceptions on the year. The explanation of why we're watching a game is the Patriots and Broncos are both teams that I control. Well, first of all, Sack to the Future is, history football playing on Madden. Madden 18 for now, but we're moving to Madden 20 for 1964. Let's go do the Patriots line real quick. Oaks, Long, Kudzik, My God, they're so fast. Garrett and Crawford, the running backs. Capoletti and Coleclaw, the receivers. And Tony Romo is the tight end. All right. What was I saying? 63. We're in 1963. Patriots against Broncos, classic AFL matchup. I control both teams, so when they play each other, I have to watch it. And you can only put one team in the uniform that you want. So the Patriots are in their old uniforms. The Broncos are in 2017 uniforms. Hand off to Larry Garrett. Larry Garrett's actually had a good year as far as average goes, but the Patriots have run a two-back system for the most part, so he's nowhere near. I mean, forget Jim Brown, but he's nowhere near the second guy, which is an actual realistic race for second.
Oh, did you hear? With Jim Brown's game today, he now has 2,024 yards.
Jim Brown has eclipsed 2,000 yards for the 7th straight time. Oh, wait, no, we've only been doing this 4 years. The fourth straight time.
Fourth straight year.
Jacobs, actually, McFadden, and Gavin are the defensive line.
He didn't do it the first year because he was injured the last 10 games.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's the only thing that could stop him.
Well, we hope, sir. We hope.
But I think you were mentioning on your game earlier today that you only have one more season after this, or two more?
65 is his final season.
Okay, so 2 more years of Madden 20 football for Jim Brown, which I assume he'll still be just as dangerous, but now he'll have Superstar X Factor stuff. So that's going to be fun when you get into that mode and he just starts throwing people off him with one hand.
I won't lie that I'm looking forward to it.
Guerin gets another first down. So 3 carries, 16 yards now for Guerin, and they're in Denver territory.
I'm going to start dressing your Broncos for 64. If you're okay with that, or did you want to have the honor?
That's the thing I hate the most is dressing them, so go right ahead.
Yeah. Well, I will do the best I can with this. Oops. No wonder I couldn't find them, because I'm in the 64 NFL.
Yeah, I mean, if we ever get to, I don't know, the 80s, then maybe I'll care more. But then again, I'm sure you know what they look like in the 80s, too, as far as Elway and all that.
Plus, there's only like a gazillion pictures out there. So
Right.
That's like when I was doing with some of the greatest game. I was like, so this is the 85 Patriots, so you click on Craig James, 1985 New England Patriots, and there's pictures of him, so you know exactly how he dressed.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know. Well, I guess in Active Future, since we're doing all the seasons, then if you actually knew, like, who am I thinking? Like Jim McMahon, obviously later in his career, he's wearing a visor, but in '85 he's not. So I did care about that, and I did not put the visor on him, but. Like some of the guys, I was like, well, he might have not been wearing this yet, but I remember him looking like this, so I'm going to make him that, even if he didn't wear it in this season. For that best era and greatest game stuff.
Uh-oh. I just got an error saying the EA servers are not available at this time.
Oh. Well, we'll see if we get kicked off here. The Broncos just had a big play where they got a sack on Pirelli, and that makes it 4th and 27. Halfway through the first quarter. No score. Yeah. Vinny was saying that you could switch a team off of the Broncos or off of the other team, and then the playoff picture again. Browns have clinched 12-1. Chargers are the 2 seed right now, 11-2. It says the Colts are the 3 seed, but they're 7-6. Patriots are 7-5. So if the Patriots win, they'll move into the 3 seed. But then again, if they lose the division to the Bills temporarily. Bills and Raiders are coming up later this week. Is that Thursday night?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So Thursday night we'll see who leads the AFC East.
Well, it looks like the 2020 servers are down.
Interesting. Oh, Stonewall also got the error in Madden 19. Babe Parilli sneaks in thinking he's a linebacker. That is not correct.
Yep.
Well, maybe since I got the game started, they'll let me finish it. Slider
Hopefully
drops
so.
back. Throws to no one. Alright, well, at least it's not me hitting the button too hard or too soft or something. He's just not that good. Later on the John M channel, not today necessarily, but coming up soon, hopefully, is the Vikings and Lions, and that's a huge game for NFC playoffs. Or
You are kind of spotty, by the way.
on the, what do you mean?
In chat, I'm sorry. You kind of pop in and out. I'm
Really?
not sure. Yeah, I'm not. It's not consistent, but it's just a little bit. I just don't know if it's with this server issue or whatever. If it's precursor or what.
No, it's not good. It's not good news. Tried to check my wires. They seem to be okay, though. Long putt. Oh, look at the move by Guerin. And he gets his way all the way up to the 36-yard line. I hope by doing a simulation game, this doesn't change all my guys back to the computer controlling their spin moves and stuff.
That hasn't been an issue for me.
Okay. I didn't really pay attention, even though I was sort of watching the Browns game. Did you have that on, or did you remember to turn it off? The auto spins.
Vinny told me, reminded me, so I went and I changed it from where the computer controls it to computer suggests what you should do, whether or not you do what is, what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay, yeah.
So, but yeah, I didn't have it. No longer, I didn't have the spinning when this time when I spun and completely took, Jim Brown out of a long run into a tackle, it was all on me.
Oh, okay. Did
Yeah.
that make it any easier?
Well, I didn't have to get mad at the game because, it was my own fault.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Di
the interception.
Diving catch by Tony Romeo. Not Tony. What's his first name? Now maybe it is. I know I always want to say Tony Romo. It's Romeo. I think his name might be Tony Romeo. Anyways, Romeo made the diving catch. Now for the shotgun, they'll hand off to Guerin, and he gets tackled behind the line. Yep, Tony Romeo. Packers and Giants. The Packers, much like the Broncos, if they lose another game, they're probably done. So that'll be a must-win against a hard team. Oh, Perilli got it through, but Mitchell was just inches away from making it a pick six. Instead, he missed the ball, and Romeo ends up getting the first down. He went for the game changer. Gave up a first down. Perilli will hand off to Crawford. All right, so the Computer Patriots are keeping the two-man running rotation going. The Chiefs right now are in the playoffs, so all their games are also must-wins, and they tied the Jets 0-0.
Yeah, Vinny said that because he had to go into the Jets and fix somebody they picked up. We won't know the score final that one until we end the season.
Okay, he did not catch it. He was out of bounds. Yeah, I figured. I know that's a bug or whatever where it goes 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
Just one time I actually want a game to go 0-0, so we're all confused. Like, wait a minute, what did we do? We didn't do anything.
Right.
Two semi-pro teams. I mean, but they're not that bad, unfortunately.
Right.
Perilli runs around like an idiot and then gets sacked. All right. That's going to do it for the first quarter. No score. Every minute that it stays tied, the Broncos start believing again. It's like they have against the Chargers and the Chiefs the last 2 weeks. I don't think you were on when I first started the game, but the Madden ratings have the Patriots as 18. 18 points
18.
better. And then the
Wow.
Broncos, I guess, are the home team, so you could say 15-point favorites. But
Well,
like
I
I
was
said, the
a
Chargers were favored by more than that, and the Broncos beat them. So
I think a 6 point favorite against the Colts as the Browns, and servers are back up.
oh, that was quick.
Yep.
And I went from so I had 2 viewers, then 0, now 3. But I'm not sure if what the truth is because Vinny said he was here the whole time. So he's one of the 3, but he's also one of the 0.
I just logged on myself. So.
Okay. All right. Well, Mickey
So,
Slaughter comes back out, see what he can do in the second quarter after doing absolutely nothing in the first.
all right. Billy Atkins.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. He's on twice. So 3 is probably the accurate number, but still nobody knows this. Oh, Slaughter completes it to Scarpetto up to midfield. Nice catch by Scarpetto. Of course, might not have a quarterback, but they have 2 pretty good receivers. So that makes up for it a little bit if he can throw it somewhat near where they're supposed to be.
Billy Atkins.
Billy Atkins. He's on the Broncos?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
1964.
It seems like a lot of the Bills players that we've seen in previous years find their way over to the Broncos. Cookie Gilchrist will come at some point too. Billy Atkins. There he is. Vinny. I beat him to it, but he said Billy Atkins is the former Bill.
Yeah.
Slaughter
Apparently there
completes
are no
another pass.
pictures of Billy Atkins as a Bronco.
I'm pretty sure he's white, and that's really all I care about is if we can get skin color right. And not modern helmets or whatever. Oh, Mickey Slaughter hits Frazier right in the seam, and he's gone for a touchdown. Broncos strike first. That's touchdown number 5 for Frazier.
Well, you are white. Right. You are white. He is right.
Frazier makes the catch and then splits the defenders. Poor effort by the Patriots safety there. And Vinny Wolf is ecstatic with the Broncos scoring first.
Well, I do believe Vinny does want the Bills in the playoffs.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's like that sometimes. It looks like the Eagles beat the crap out of the Redskins, so that means the Redskins are back to their prime position of dead last in that division.
Oh, thank goodness.
I wonder how the Redskins feel with the Capitals winning it a couple years ago and then the Nationals winning it this year.
Well, I mean, they did win a bunch of Super Bowls in the 80s when neither of them were doing that, of course.
That's a long time ago, though. Trust me.
Yeah.
Bears haven't won since the middle of the 80s either.
Who?
The Bears haven't won since, and it is starting to feel like a very long time.
Well, I could say I relate, but since it's been the 90s for Dallas.
Yeah, you got 10. You're 10 years. What am I trying to say? The drought is 10 years younger.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing that everybody keeps talking about is that the Cowboys haven't even been to a conference championship game since 1995. So.
At least
Atkins.
At least the Bears only have one team, though. I mean, it's really just the Packers that are annoying because the Vikings and Lions never win anything. But the Packers seem like they're in it every friggin' year. But with the Cowboys, you
Yeah.
got the Eagles just won, the Giants
Well,
haven't
yeah,
won a couple
the
since 2000.
the fact that the Eagles have won it is what's annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's annoying.
I understand your hatred for the Eagles.
You know, the Giants, so be it, but
Is Garen getting a couple more yards? He's up 21 yards now on 8 carries. What's a Super Bowl win?
not
Oh,
really.
Scott Norwood. Yeah, it is. Oof. Well, to be fair, I guess Vinny understands how hard the NFC East is from all those Super Bowl.
Yeah, every Super Bowl he played, he lost against the NFC East.
So he probably likes the Eagles the most because they never beat him in the Super Bowl. The rest of that division.
Oh, I'm sure he likes the Cowboys.
Yeah, all right. Maybe Leon Lett, but none of the rest of them. And even that, the guy was still dominated that game. He just made one forward
One
judgment
dumb
play.
play. Yeah.
There's the screen pass to Crawford, and another first down. Pirelli, 5 of 9, 49 yards. I don't know why I'm letting all the replays go. This is going to go like 2 hours. I got to start pushing X.
I have fun when I do it.
Pirelli, that's a... Jeez, I didn't even know his arm was that strong. He rifled it in there, but it was dropped anyway, so... Sometimes I wonder if the computer gives boost to their players. Because he doesn't have a rocket arm when I'm throwing with him. And oh, there's 2 or 3 linemen jumping off sides for the Patriots. They're false starting. It is almost silent here in Denver, but they jumped off false start anyways.
Man, I am tired all of a sudden.
Sometimes it just hits you out of nowhere.
Hmm?
Sometimes editing will do that to you.
Yeah.
Sort of like...
Hey, if Vinny is listening, there are a couple of Broncos that are
Lowercase?
well, yeah, lowercase,
Yeah, I still got
and
to cut
names I
them.
recognize. Oh, okay. Chase Allen, Geronimo Allison.
Geronimo Allison.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I should just lower him to where there's no way he'll ever play.
All
And
right,
then get rid of
I'm
him.
done. I think the server's just crashed again.
Ugh. Uh-oh. There's a completion for a first down, but then there's also an injury timeout.
Yep. I'm done trying.
Yeah. Good old EA Sports.
If Vinny's on and wants to update the spreadsheet, Frank Atkinson is where I stopped on the Broncos. That's all I got done.
Frank Atkinson. See,
Yep.
he's the last one you finished, right?
Yep.
The
First
last...
one I started was Billy Atkins, and the last one I finished was Frank Atkinson.
Is that 2 people then? Is that...
Yep.
Or... Okay. All right, well. It's a start. Vinny heard it. Pirelli with a draw play to Guerin. Well, it is nice to see that they still run draws and screen passes like I do with them.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, hey, Western Michigan is beating Ball State 28-24.
Hey.
Ball State running back just ran for about 30 yards, or as I like to call them, testicle tech.
Okay.
Ball State testicle tech.
Yeah, well. If you ever get into that game that I think Vinny has, the one where you can customize all your whole team. You can make Testicle Tech one day.
Oh yeah.
There's another false start by the Patriots. Vinny says you give him a hard time with his dick and fart jokes, but then you go with that Testicle Tech stuff.
Hey,
Maxim,
that's because that's Ball
oh,
State's some people nickname for Ball State is Testicle Tech.
is it really? I never
Yeah,
actually
I
heard
mean
it before. But...
not their actual nickname, but some people
Right,
despairing
right.
will call them Testicle Tech.
Babe Perilli had a nice pass to Cold Claw, and Gonsolin was the only person that had a clue what was going on, so he tackled him at the 5-yard line. So Patriots are threatening to tie this thing up here right before the 2-minute warning. I would
So with
like to
any luck,
see Ball State play Oregon State. Testicle Tech versus the Beavers.
oh good lord.
Yeah.
See, that's where I'm talking about.
Uh,
Ooh, ouch.
oh, you must have scored another one. It said the Browns game was 38-14.
Yeah, yes, I had he went for it on fourth down, obviously, down by 31-14, and it was incomplete. And a couple of runs by Jim Brown, and that pretty much ended it.
Yeah. Okay.
Jim
I
Brown,
mean,
I think, had 3 touchdowns today.
I knew it was over. That's why I just assumed it was 31-14. But
Yeah.
Babe Perilli throws it out to the back of the end zone. Not sure if that was
Yes.
on purpose or just inaccuracy.
Well, I would assume since there's two defensive backs back there that it would have been close to an interception.
Oh, my goodness. That's at least the 5th false start by the Patriots. This drive, they've gotten about 192 yards on this drive, minus all the penalties. Still keeps them 14 yards away from the end zone.
So I guess your home team is the Patriots,
No, the home team is the Broncos.
right? But you're on the Patriots, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Why does that make you go false start?
No, it
Oh.
just the uniforms.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm like,
The Broncos have their modern.
much rather have the Broncos and their throwbacks with the silly horse.
Oh, the silly horse. But then you'd have the flying Elvis thing.
That's true.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they're both so different. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, when the Broncos played the Bears, then I just let the Bears be in their modern uniforms because big deal. It's not that different.
Yeah. How
This
close is it?
the C goes from white to orange, and the stripes are a little different, but who cares? But the Broncos won that game as a huge underdog, and they're winning this one 7-3 as Capoletti made a field goal. So if the Broncos win this game, they'll still be in last place in their division because the division's a monster. But
Yes.
because of that, the Chargers haven't clinched it yet.
This is true. Everybody's alive, but everybody's still dead.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey Slaughter breaks a tackle and then does a spin move and gets a 7-yard rush. All right, Mickey Slaughter. He's wearing that number 7 jersey. Makes me excited.
LA-esque.
Yeah. It looks exciting with him running around there, but then when he throws, like right here. Oh, no, he puts it right on the money. All right, it's just me. Oh, and Taylor makes a move, and he's going to be gone for his second passing touchdown. Both deep 35-plus yard passes for touchdowns. Mickey Slaughter ripping up this Patriots defense. And on the sidelines, all the Broncos are wearing Madden jerseys, which is interesting. Maybe I'll play the rest of the year in these uniforms. No, I'm just kidding.
I think that would automatically forfeit you in Vinny's house.
Right. Yep. Wow, the Broncos. 3 straight games against playoff teams, and they've won the first 2, and now they're winning this one.
It's destiny. It's supposed to be Broncos versus Bears.
Well, the way the Bears are playing, it might have to be Broncos against who's red hot right now? The Giants. Broncos Giants. I wouldn't want to play that game.
Well, I would do. Well, don't want to be killjoy, but I hope even if your Broncos make the playoffs, that they have a sudden short stop at Cleveland line.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those games where the Broncos can't drop the ball and your guys can't catch them. And Jim Brown gets hurt on the first play, obviously. That goes without saying.
No, this is just some really bad things you're saying, sir.
Yeah. Well, I don't see how if Jim Brown doesn't go down early in the first quarter that there's any way of beating that team right now. Well, I mean, with the Broncos, maybe, I don't know. Not with the Patriots either, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. They did it once. But they have a little bit better offense. But you got to be able to. The Oilers of not this year, maybe.
I may be peaking too early.
Well, that's certainly what it felt like with the Bears, because I felt like I was just dominating people. And then all of a sudden, the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've beaten 2 semi-pro teams not as easily as I should have. Lost, got destroyed by the Vikings, and then played another close game against the one human opponent they had, I think. Packers or something. Packers or Lions, one of the two. So, Babe Perilli's got all day on this one, and he fires deep, and it's picked off. The reason he had all day is because the Rockers were playing all defensive backs, apparently. And this is getting ridiculous. The Broncos are just winning. They're starting to destroy the Patriots. Mickey Slaughter is throwing all kinds of great seam passes, and Babe Perilli can't find a completion.
Oh, Vinny must be dancing in his office right now.
Party in Buffalo. Slaughter is going to take off and run for it and slide.
It's risky business at Vinny's house, dancing in the underwear.
The Broncos call timeout. They want more points before the half.
Getting a little greedy, aren't they?
Yeah. Playing with house money, I guess, is the attitude here in Denver. What were they, 5-5? 4-5?
Yeah.
I think they were 4-5, maybe. Completely out of everything. Throws that one away. 3rd and 3 coming up. And now there's going to be 4 wideouts and a tight end. Nobody in the backfield but Slaughter. He will throw it over the middle to Scarpetto. That's a first down, but they're going to have to use their last timeout up to the 44-yard line. Let's see if they're smart enough to call a sideline pattern or if they will just end the half by being tackled in bounds.
In the half by being tackled in bounds?
What's it?
I said they'll end the half by being tackled in bounds?
Probably. I don't think the computer's small enough to call a sideline. Wait a minute. The computer just called a sideline pattern.
No way.
Okay. These Broncos play a lot better simulated than any of my other teams. Well, that's amazing. A little pass out to Joe, and he does the smart thing, gets a first down, and gets out of bounds. Now they're up to the 30, and they're going to try the field goal from 47. I don't remember. He's not the worst kicker I have. This is right about his limit, so we're going to need some computer luck here. It's up, and it is easily good. Wow. Broncos lead 17-3 with 5 seconds to go in the first half. The Patriots are going to have their 3rd loss in the last 4 games, I think. And the Broncos are going to have their 4th straight win. Well, when the Raiders play the Bills, you're going to have a hyped up Bills team. Looks like. I mean, it's not over yet. We still have a whole half to go. But the second
Yeah,
half goes like this.
I can't. My luck can't last forever. I've won a lot in a row here, so.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders are technically the better team in real life, 63. But
No, Vinny's due to small ball me.
small. The yardage is actually closer than I thought it was. But the Broncos are averaging 11 yards per play. So the Patriots have had the ball a lot more. They just, oh, I know what it was. It's all those false starts. They make it. That's where
Hmm.
they got all their yardage from. They had like 140 yards on that one drive. We're gonna cut the highlights a little bit short. Just call me Captain Smallball. Captain Smallballs? Why would you want to be called that? That's. I don't think he thought that one through. Interesting. Babe Perilli.
Vinny likes. Vinny wants to be running out the clock at the opening kickoff.
Now he's just going with it, Mr. Small Package. Oh boy. All right. Pirelli will fake it to Guerin. And he's launching. He's going for it all on one play. And it. Ooh, I thought Cold Claw came down with it, but it was knocked away at the last minute. How about that for the first play of the second half? Going for the 72-yard bomb. I mean, he didn't. He only threw it about 55 yards, but still. It was a wobbler, too. Oh, he had it. He almost came down with it. One hand was ripped off the ball, but he still kind of had it in his one hand and just couldn't hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Now Pirelli will hand off to Guerin, and he will break the first tackle, but get smashed up by the other guys. Bulls lost to Lakers. I mean, that's not surprising, even though I bragged about them winning during my broadcast. Oh, well. Kiss of death.
So the first college football playoff rankings came out.
Yep, I saw it.
Was it Ohio State, LSU, Alabama, Penn State?
Yep, that's correct. 2 Big Tens and 2 SECs.
Well, but the way things are going, Penn State's got to play Ohio State, correct?
That's right. And LSU obviously is playing Alabama Saturday.
Yeah, so.
Oh, it looks like John M. is about to get on. Is he going to do one of the games, and which one? I'm hoping for the Vikings-Lions, but really any game's good. So after the 2-yard gain, it's 2nd and 8. Vinny also pushing for the Vikings-Lions game, and it looks like it will be the Vikings-Lions. All right, peer pressure. No.
I say, John, do whatever you want. Make these guys suffer a little bit.
Yeah. Vikings-Lions.
Oh, Western Michigan's now ahead of Ball State, 35-31.
Ooh, Gary gets hit right at the line, and his back is hurting. Larry Guerin, who's been on the injury list once already this year. And to make matters worse, they say he's inches short of the first down.
Oh, so are they going to go for it?
They got to. Well, they don't have to. It's only third quarter. They better not kick the 55-yard field goal. Please don't. Nope, they're going to punt. All right, well, at least they're not kicking the field. Patriots are going to punt because in Denver, you don't mess with that defense. The Broncos' 63 defense was ranked dead last in the AFL, by the way, but that's okay. Now look at the Broncos. Mr. Small Package, I guess. I'm not sure why the cameraman had to do that.
Hey, never mind.
Yeah. All right. 3 tight ends set for the Broncos. And a handoff to Billy Joe, and he gets a first down. Man, the Broncos are doing everything right. Joe having his third best game of the season. He's at 19 yards. Broncos lead in total yards, 195 to 184. But more than that on the scoreboard. Handoff to Billy Joe. There's the regular running style we're used to. A 1-yard gain.
So the question is, if Ohio State and LSU eventually beat Alabama and Penn State, does that mean Clemson and Georgia are in the top 4?
Yeah, I think Clemson would
Alabama,
for sure.
Alabama stay?
Yeah, it depends what the score ends up being, I guess.
Assuming LSU wins. But now, what if Penn State beats Ohio State?
Well, I don't know if you remember, but a couple years ago, Penn State beat Ohio State and won the Big Ten, and then Penn State went home and Ohio State went to the playoff.
Yes.
Which was absolutely infuriating to me. And then Ohio State followed up. Yeah, they followed up that honor by getting shut out like 38 to nothing. And it was like, well, I'm pretty sure Penn State could have lost 38 to nothing.
That was the year after Zeke left.
Yes. That was super frustrating. But this
year, the good news is the 25th ranked team in the playoff. The Mustangs of SMU.
SMU.
They're not going to make it, but
no.
But you got Clemson, Georgia, Oregon, Utah, Oklahoma, Florida, Auburn, Baylor, Wisconsin, Michigan. I don't know about that. Notre Dame, Kansas State, Minnesota, Iowa, Wake Forest, Cincinnati, Memphis, Boise State, Oklahoma State, Navy, and MSU. And SMU. MSU.
Did you say Navy?
Yep, Navy's 24th.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Huh. Roger Staubach back? Handoff to Billy Joe. Gets a couple more yards. Actually, that was 5 yards. Second, if I look like 2 or 3, but it was 5. And now Mickey Slaughter going with the 5 wide out. The 1963 formation. And it's incomplete. Wonder how many times they called 5 wide in 1963.
Oh darn! Adam Thielen is not likely to play against the Cowboys. Darn it!
Well, that's upsetting. It's a primetime game.
Shucks.
Hand off to Donnie Stone. He gets out to the 5 yard line.
We just need to have Dalvin Cook pull a hammy, and oh my goodness.
Notre Dame is 15, even after I'm pretty sure Michigan's still scoring on them right now.
Michigan's ahead of them actually, 14.
Well, they should be. They beat them by about 70.
Yeah, but Michigan, I mean.
Yeah, they're not anything special, but I just mean.
Minshew mania is over.
Yeah. Nick Foles is back. Oh, Mickey Slaughter's going to run for it and get in. Touchdown, Broncos. It's 23-3.
This game's over.
Yeah, the Broncos are just amazing in simulation. When they played the Bears, they beat the crap out of them by 3 scores as well. Not this season. But
so it sounds like you need to pick another team. And then your Broncos would just be kicking butt.
Yeah, maybe I should control half this league, and then I can simulate the Broncos' entire season. They'll be 16-0.
Oh. Testicle Tech quarterback. Ooh, shovel pass incomplete.
Whoa, Gardner Minshew, is that how you say it? Minshew.
Yes, Gardner Minshew.
Minshew. Vinny's saying he's almost as overhyped as Baker Mayfield. I don't know about that. I don't think anyone
That's
thought.
rude. For both of them, that's rude since those are my second and third favorite teams. You,
But I don't think anyone seriously thought Gardner Minshew was. I mean, I thought it was cool with the
well,
mustache, but I don't
nobody
think.
thought Gardner Minshew was going to do anything. He was a
Right,
six-round draft pick.
right, exactly. He played better than expected. But I don't think anyone was saying, you know, Foles' career's over. Let's go with this guy forever.
You know what's going to happen. Foles is going to get hurt again, and then that'll be that.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh,
ESPN.
pending a miracle, Western Michigan will beat Testicle Tech 35-31.
And I know the Browns still suck. Sorry, but they do. But I still think Baker Mayfield's going to be good. I mean,
I think it's their coaching. Their coaching
their coaching is pretty bad. Yeah.
yeah, they chose the wrong guy to be the head coach. Should have been Greg Williams.
You got more ESPN time than good quarterbacks. Well, I don't know.
Kentucky's governor race still too close to call.
It's interesting.
He's losing though, but Republican governor's losing, but
Mayfield will be better than Johnny Manziel. Mayfield may. Of course he will be. What? I don't think that's a question. I don't know if Vinny's trying to. Well, I guess because they were both Browns, but I mean, if Baker Mayfield never plays another down, he's already been better than Johnny Manziel. Donnie Stone. He's had one carry, but he's the guy they're highlighting, showing you why the Broncos are up by 21. And he's calling the plays in the huddle. All right, Donnie Stone.
by 4,000 votes.
Who's that?
The governor of Kentucky, Republican, is currently losing by 4,000 votes, 711,707.
Wow.
With 100%, and the Libertarian candidate has 28,000. How much you want to bet about 3/4 of those Libertarians would have voted for the Republican if he wasn't in it? And that's how you lose races.
Yep, probably. I personally would love if the third party, or fourth parties, or even fifth parties actually had a chance.
It just gets messy. You can't govern when you have that many people. I give you basically every legislative branch in Europe.
Yeah, after Billy Joe. Yeah, it's just be nice to have more choices. Since when you only have two and they just decide no matter what, no matter how good your proposal is, because you're on the other side, they're all going to vote no. 100% no.
Yes.
So if you if you don't have
that's
the majority,
because we become hyper partisan in this country.
right. That's what I mean. So something needs to break it up.
Fourth and 3 on your own 31. Well, this is just. I may have to. Oh wait, the Broncos have the ball again?
Yeah, the Broncos are punting. Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I think the Patriots punted. They had like 4th and inches, but they punted.
Wow. So this game really is over. I mean, the Patriots aren't even like, oh, hey, we're down by 11, but we're down by 21, but let's punt.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's the AI, and so they don't. It's programmed in there not to start going for it until the 4th quarter. So they will never go for it before the 4th quarter. All right, Pirelli comes out with 5 wide, and now the guys are just dropping the ball. The passing offense of the Patriots is actually ranked 5th in the league, but today they only have 142 yards. I didn't realize I was 5th in the league. That's pretty cool. So the Broncos play better when the computer controls them, but the Patriots play better when I control. That's what I'm getting from this. Pirelli fires to the sidelines, and they're going to say he caught it. Cold Claw with the catch. Less than 7 minutes to go now, though. Patriots need 3 touchdowns. Babe really in trouble. Completes it to Romeo. Okay, clock's still running. Patriots not in any type of hurry at all. Still huddling up. Pirelli. Great pocket. And throws it away. It's funny.
Well, I may not hang out for the end of this, sir.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much we know who's going to win.
Yeah.
So, I'll have a good night then.
You too, sir. What are your other games?
This is it. I'll be done after this game. Yeah. So.
All right. I only have 2 more. I've just got Vinny again, and then tomorrow night I'll play Rams, whoever.
Rams whoever.
Yeah, Rams whoever.
Is it
so
a semi-pro?
I believe it's semi-pro.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then maybe if they haven't gone, do another greatest game.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right,
Sounds
man.
good. All right. Have a good one.
You have a good night. Yep.
Bye. Oh, it's the Rams Seahawks that will be on the Terrors 89 channel. That will be tomorrow. Thursday night will be the Bills Raiders on both the Terrors 89 and Vinny X Wolf channels. And I don't know if it's actually started yet. I don't. John M has not joined the chat here, but soon on his channel will be the Lions and Vikings. Which is the Thursday night game, so you won't see any of these scores, but if you're watching this, you'll know who won. Also, pro tip, when you look at the bottom and you see the scores, it'll show you the record, so you know if they won or not. See, that game didn't happen, that's why it still says they've only played 12 games. That one hasn't happened either. So now they're gonna... That one also hasn't happened, so they're not doing a very good job of showing you what I was talking about. But third and 15 can really... Oh, a draw play to Garrett. I do run draws with the Patriots, but that's an interesting time to call it. We're down to 5 minutes to go, and now the Patriots will go for it now that we're in the 4th quarter. This play could determine the game. I mean, they're hanging on by a thread of having a chance. If they don't get this, it's over. Pirelli fires. What? Oh, it was popped up in the air, and I thought the Patriots were going to come down with it, but the Broncos knock it away. And this is got to be it. Broncos, the fans are celebrating. They're still in last place in that mighty AFC West, but they're going to go to 8-5, and the Patriots are going to fall out of the playoff picture as the Buffalo Bills are your AFC East leaders, at least until Thursday night. And if they beat the Raiders, they might just have a home game in the playoffs, and not one that needs to be simulated. And there's Mickey Slaughter completing it to Lionel Taylor. Slaughter, 10 of 14, 204 yards and 2 touchdowns. He threw the ball many less times than Pirelli, but when he did, he made it count. And now they can take the ball all the way down to the 2-minute warning on this drive, most likely. As the AI, again, is not programmed to call timeouts before the 2-minute warning. Very simple AI programming, not situationally smart at all. Slaughter will play action, and that was also stupid. That just talking about the AI. Play situational football. Why are they throwing up by 3 touchdowns? The only way they don't win is by doing stupid turnovers, and that's what they just did. So the game just went from no doubt over to still most likely over. Hey, John. So, Brian, yeah, Brian just got off. Vinny wasn't on the chat. He was commenting a little bit in the game, but he may have gone silent as well. No, no, I think Vinny's still. Oh, he says he can't hear you though. I'm not sure what profile you're on, but you might want to check the settings. Okay. Broncos are actually 9th in takeaways. Vinny, are you able to get on with your microphone or no? And if not, are you staying up for the Lions-Vikings game, or are you checking out? 2-minute warning. It's all Broncos, 24-3. And the Patriots. Oh, did the Patriots actually draw? Nope. The Patriots jump a false start. That's at least number 8.
Always allow. All right, how about now, Vinny? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now, I assume.
Yeah, he hasn't answered yet, but
let's see. You. Which one are you playing right now? Why do I not have you?
Nope, he can hear you.
Okay.
I'm playing my simulation game because 2 of my teams are playing each other, Broncos and Patriots.
Hey.
And the lower rated team, it's still just the Phantom Fighter channel, but
I
don't know, it doesn't give notifications for some reason, and I never actually put the link in the chat.
That's all right. If I can find, I forget. Is Phantom Fighter all one word?
Yes, I think so. No. Hold on. YouTube, I think, allowed me to do it as 2 words. Oh, Vinny just put the link in the chat, I think.
That works. I'll just do that way.
He can't hear you, by the way.
He can, you said that.
Yeah, so whatever you did fixed it.
He can't hear you, by
We're
the way.
going to go with, let's see if that fixes it. Now I can hear myself. I'm mute right now. Let me get back to the chat here. Alrighty. But he's not gonna. Okay, that's fine. Whew. Anywho, yeah, no, I was gonna discuss some numbers. Well, it's not really a super discovery. It's something that's just been known, but it actually kind of explains it out better. The whole New York and the problem with trying to kick out fucking Cuomo over the city and all that crap.
Oh, yeah, probably much better conversation with Vinny since
Well, that's
don't care.
You don't live in New York. Oh, that's all right. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's just funny because, like, really what it is it's 90% versus 9%. Or 10, well, 90 point something versus 9 point something. But, were they? I saw Kentucky was winning. Yeah, that's right. I did see those two.
Yeah.
New York's 4th Judicial District or whatever is starting to go red, though. As expected, though, anything around the cities.
Oh, yeah.
Is flipping blue.
Yeah, I don't think it matters what big city it is. It's always going to be blue.
Right. returning. I got two guys returning from injury. Errol Merle.
Oh.
And who's the other one?
Oh, I think were the Lions the team that signed James Bond or
Tom
something like that
Watkins.
because you had quarterbacks hurt?
Might have been. Vinny said it was one of them.
The Broncos win in
Kamala
every
Harris.
aspect.
She just needs to stop celebrating in general because she's an idiot. Yes, I have James Bond.
James Bond.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go cut his ass. Started on this. I mean,
Yeah.
Vinny says I gotta cut his ass because I'm not having a spy come after my ass.
Right. Right. All right. Well, the Broncos take care of the Patriots. So check out John M. and his feud with the Vikings. Lions versus Vikings, both playoff teams right now.
Right,
But
the
I
guys,
am
they're deadlocked at like 5. What the hell is the score?
8-4.
8-4. 8-4. Yeah.
But that'll do it for this channel for week number 14. So I will be back whenever we advance to week 15. Thanks for watching, everyone.